Hello everyone and welcome back to F1 Championship Edition Season 2. We have got the Malaysian Grand Prix coming up and we need a better result because we absolutely bottled it in the previous round in Bahrain with a shoe-in for a podium. And I got far too keen and binned it. Tears. But anyway, let's get straight into it.
We're in Sepang, Malaysia for another scintillating hour of Formula One qualifying. Everything is ready, so without further ado, let's get on with session 1.
Now, I think we just get into some good laps, hopefully get a good rhythm together. I think Bahrain may have been a one-off for like podium, pole position and potential podium because it's one of my strong tracks. So, and see, that's not a good start. Dairy me, but we'll continue, we'll move, we'll progress. But we will go again, and we're going to cross the line and do a... We've gone third, so maybe the pace is there, but then again, I think we're one of the first people to set times. We have slipped down, though. 14th! Now we fluked it in Bahrain. This can't be happening. We have to advance time. We're going to have one lap at the end. Tyres are fresh. We are nearly 2 tenths up in the first sector. We cannot get knocked out in Q1. Deary me. I think we're currently 15th as well, so... Yeah, we cannot get knocked out in Q1. If we get knocked out in Q1, I'm going to send my ass back to Super Aguri. But we are 1.1 up in the middle sector, and we're going to cross the just... Oh my, because the time just stops. We do finish 4th though, however, so safely through into Q2. We get straight on. I am a bit about the speed. There's not a lot of it. I know we just got qualified 4th. I know we just put it 4th in Q1, but I'm so inconsistent round here that it's... So we're just off all the damn time. We're at the final corner and this is not going to be a fast lap for us. We will go again, see where we end up, but I've got a feeling this... I think we should just aim for some points this race, get ourselves on the board and then work with it. It's not a strong track of mine as it is. We are 8 tenths up, currently out of currently getting knocked out of Q2, but we'll go again, cross the line. And we've gone P4, so theoretically should get us through, and does get us through. Lovely stuff. P4, you know, top 5's on the cards here. I'll take it. We do have to pick our fuel strategy for the race. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go long in the first stint. Deciding between 7 or 8 laps. We're going to go long, we're going to go 8 laps, and we'll be quick at the end, is my thinking. And then hopefully we can overtake everyone and get a decent result, but... That seems too good to be true. Across the line, we've gone 9th. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to cross the line again and go not. Oh my days with this pace. That's 9th it is. Damn you.
Here we are again in stunning Kuala Lumpur, the location of the Malaysian Grand Prix. Sepang, on the outskirts of the capital, was designed to be a great challenge for the drivers, with wide sweeping bends, high-speed sections, and tighter corners to create overtaking opportunities. The Malaysian Grand Prix is one of the most physically demanding events on the F1 calendar. Thankfully it's dry here, but the temperature has dipped somewhat. Lining up on pole is Fernando Alonso. Second on the grid is Michael Schumacher. Rubens Barrichello is just behind them in 3rd. Jenson Button lines up 4th. 5th is Kimi Raikkonen. Felipe Massa takes 6th. Giancarlo Fisichella is 7th. Juan Pablo Montoya starts from 8th.
Right, we are on the grid now. P9, obviously top 8 get points, so we need to get a couple of positions. Goal for today is just get on the board, because we just get the points tally going and then we can work with it. We did out-qualify Ralph still, and we are away. We've got Montoya to the right, we've got Fisichella just in front of us. I believe that's Michael Schumacher, who didn't have a great qualifying result considering he was quick in Q1 and Q2. But we'll head down, get the car, we're going to sweep it around the outside, and there's been a bit of there's been a disaster. We're going to sweep around into P2. Yes, people. Luckily the AI can't drive, so that is lucky for us. P2 is even Ralph. And I heard E-Days crashed as well. We will take a look. But Ralph's in 5th. That is good for the team. But yes, let's have a quick gander at the replay. This is the first collision at the turn 1 as we head down. We're on board. We're not on board, but turns in and just starts poor from JB, who just spins him around. He's too keen. Could have swept round the outside like what I did. P2. That's a disgrace from them two. But anyway, the crash further back isn't actually E-Day's fault. I thought it might be. There's just stop, and he just doesn't really see anything, and it's just his race is over, isn't it? He wasn't going to get high anyway. We were his teammate last year, although we did finish on the same amount of points. It's not something I plan to admit, or like to admit actually, for that matter. But anyway, crack on. Crack on. Deary me. Anyway, we are going to thunder ourselves to the end of... what am I on about? I've completely lost my train of thought. But anyway, second lap. We are starting to gap the car behind us a little bit. Barrichello, he's on the slow, and we're just... I'm so bad at this game. I'm getting the sack. Not again. Come on, where are we going to end up? P6. God, I thought I would a belter of a race. Right, we've rejoined the track just in my days of this damn... Oh, it's a difficult corner, please. Come on. It's a difficult corner. But we've come out just ahead of Ralph. Raikkonen's behind him. This could be fine. We're fine. We can work with this. Issue being is, though, we are not going to be quick because we've got probably about 3 laps heavier. Oh, Coulthard. He's out. He is out. But yeah, the problem is we've got a heavy fuel load and that is hurting pace. I'm not letting Ralph through though, but we are going to have a quick look at this DC incident. Let's see if this provides any joy for us. Right, so it's DC. He's got the Toro Rosso in front of him, which probably shouldn't be a thing, and he just drives into the back of him. That is horrendous driving. Although this is from the man who once crashed into the pit lane and spun on a parade lap, so who am I? Who am I? I am 6th. Cheers, James. Boy, God, what a lovely thing to come back to. You're 6th. He said it in a nice soft tone as well. How? Do you know what annoys me about cars blowing up in front of me? One good thing, one bad thing, right? I obviously gain a position, but the AI don't slip on oil. It's outrageous. But anyway, we are on to lap 3 now. That's the worst exit of a corner I've ever seen. But let's get moving. Like 5, just keep on moving. But are we going to be able to? He's going to get in a slipstream. We have got the same engine, obviously, both in the same car. What a weapon I've commented that was. Get a car started, so we're safe into turn 1. And
there's real drama around turn 1.
If that was Ralph, I'm throwing hands when I get back to the garage. He is getting spun. Spun. But we head down a main straight. We are too wide, essentially. But he's not got the pace to overtake us there. And we get a car stop. We both get a stop. And just Raikkonen just does not brake. What is with this AI not braking? Oh, my days.
The Sepang International Circuit has again been a wonderful venue for Formula One racing. It's typical of the Hermann Tilke circuits of the modern era. It's been on the Formula One calendar since 1999, and it's maturing very nicely as the drivers and teams get used to that sharp turn 1 and the extended long straights. Very technical in sections with sweeping left and right bends that have the weight shifting around the car. It's always exciting to watch an F1 car driven in anger around here. We've enjoyed it. We hope you have too. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time in Australia at Albert Park for round 3. Until then, take care.
That is a disgrace. I am steaming. I'm livid. Well, thank you for the encouragement, but technically that one was... The first one was my fault. I take my hands up. Second one, I'm throwing shade at Raikkonen. I'm dropping a shoulder. Because quite frankly, that was embarrassing. I'm actually steaming as well. My days. We have scored points in the first 2 races. It's curtains for us, isn't it? We are only 13 points off the championship lead, but you only get 10 for a win. Ralph scored points that I really need to beat Ralph. Oh Lord have mercy upon my damn soul. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, I promise I'll get points eventually. Yeah, if you did enjoy the video, hit the like, subscribe if you're new, and yes, please, for the love of God, Australia, please be kind to me even though I don't like the track. This is going to be an absolute disaster of a season.